thoughts on what Herman Moore said, specifically about J-Mo?
I mean, I agree with Herman Moore 100% because at some point, Flan, to your point, you're 100% right. Like, this offense is humming. But at some point, coaching is about developing players. I'm not saying they're doing a bad job at developing players. You look around the team right now, and a lot of players are above their ceiling. But at some point, obviously Jameson Williams needs held accountable because his hands are very inconsistent. But he's getting put in these low percentage situations where he's being asked to make big plays, and a lot of times plays that will put away the game. And when you have a young player like that who hasn't even been in that position before at the NFL, and you keep trying to make that his identity, I don't think it makes much sense. This guy was a 12th overall pick, not a 4th round pick out of Missouri who's a speedster. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is a multifaceted player that can do a lot of things. I think it makes a lot of sense to run him on drag routes because if he turns the corner, that's an easy first down. It makes a lot of sense to keep throwing him slant routes. I understand he's dropped them, but the only way you're going to get better is if you keep trying. If you remember Devontae Adams at the beginning of his career, he dropped like everything. His nickname was literally Drop Vontae. And now Devontae Adams is one of the most polished wide receivers in the league. I'm not saying that's what Jameson Williams is going to be, but when you keep giving a player opportunities, he's only going to get better. At the end of the day, that's the only way you're going to find out. We can't take this man 12th overall, let him go to another team, have another team figure him out, and now he's just an absolute stud that can do it through all 3 levels of the field, because that's what he is right now. You just have to give him that chance, in my opinion. Yeah,
and it's not just getting the ball, Lucas. Like, I agree, it's how he gets the ball. Mm-hmm. Like, that's important. I mean, there's a lot of great receivers that struggle with drops early on, but
Jerry Rice cannot catch a Flannel, I'm not saying that he's going to be Jerry Rice, but how did Jerry Rice get better?
Dude, he had 900 receiving yards his rookie year.
He had do you remember people in San Francisco? Well, you don't remember because it's before our time.
Right.
But people in San Francisco were like, yeah, he had 900 yards, but is he really worth it because he can't catch a ball?
Yeah.
Like, he was so inconsistent with his hands, and I'm not saying he's Jerry Rice.
No one's saying that.
How did Jerry Rice get better? He was consistently given opportunities that put him in better situations. I think we're relying on Jameson Williams to bail this team out in low percentage situations. If you want Jameson Williams to bail this team out, which I think he can, try giving it to him on like a 3rd and 4 on a drag route, like they were saying in there. Run him on a jet sweep where you actually block Max Crosby, and then you have chances like that. But think about that. Like, think about Jameson Williams, who drops a pass in Baltimore that you could put on him and Jared Goff as both of their fault. And then to get his confidence back, now you're giving a jet sweep, and you don't block Max Crosby. He gets his helmet blown off. And so how do you think that makes Jameson Williams? That's going to fuck with his confidence. And then what shot did he get after that game? None. So, and I'm not saying that that's anybody's fault, but that's the reality of the situation. In Tampa Bay, before he caught that touchdown, when they're trying to get him in different routes, when he ran that vertical stop at about 15, 20 yards, the ball was behind him at the turf.
Sure.
And you know what people are saying? J-Mo, what are you doing? Like, Jameson Williams, whether we like it or not, from some type of angle, every time, all the blame is going to him, and he realizes that the only way to get him out of it is giving him just consistency. There's no consistency with Jameson Williams' usage.